you doing? You too. Oh, is that how you guys do it?
Let's try that again.
There it is. All right. Nice. All right.
One of the most highly touted prospects in MMA, Mr. Bo Nickal. There's a little bit of drama this morning. What happened with the opponent, man?
Yeah, man. Guy didn't make weight, so it is what it is. Not professional, but I don't really care. So he could have weighed in at 205. Don't matter. I'm going to smash him.
It's funny because I was talking to your teammates earlier, and they said, you know what, we're wrestlers. We're used to making weight. Like, it's not even that big of a deal to us because we're not focused on him. We're focused on what we're going to do. Is that pretty much?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, I had different circumstances, flights getting canceled, things like that. I had to stay in New York an extra day on my connection, but it doesn't matter. I'm making the weight. I'm a professional. I've done this my whole life since I was 5 years old. So same thing as always. Take care of business tomorrow and, yeah, smash this dude's face.
Yeah, 3-time NCAA champ. Like, the wrestling community in MMA seems to be like a very tight-knit community where everybody kind of cheers for each other.
Yeah.
I actually had a buddy of mine reach out to me who knows you as well, Roman Bravo Young.
Oh yeah,
he's like, yo, that's my boy. Like, I'm ready to see him, get in there and smash it. So, talk to me about like these guys you got with you and like how close the MMA community and the wrestling community are.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. I have a great team. So lucky to have all the people that I have around me. Great coaches, great partners, and yeah, the support from the wrestling community is amazing. So looking to take like all those fans that I built up at Penn State and winning national titles and stuff into the MMA scene with me. But yeah, we're gonna take over for sure. So and on top of me, we got the guys like Roman and the young guys on the Penn State team that are gonna be transitioning too. So I think 5 years from now that Penn State wrestling and wrestling in general is going to take over the sport completely.
So 1-0, and you have all this hype behind you, and people are like, oh, he's just a wrestler. Like, bro, you went into Icon and you smashed that dude. You have hands too, right? Like,
yeah.
It kind of seems like there's this hybrid breed of wrestlers coming in that now are figuring out how to use their hands, right? And I feel like that's going to be the most dangerous kind of fighter in the UFC. Guys that have that wrestling background, but are okay to stand on their feet, right?
Yeah.
So where did those hands come from?
Well, right there.
Who's that? Talk to us.
That's my coach Moose, my boxing coach.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's been working with him for a while. Teach me how to box. Straight out of Philly. Been working with him. Collegiate national champ in boxing. 1-0 amateur MMA fighter. Going to be turning pro here soon. And so yeah, me and him working every day. I teach him some wrestling. He teaches me some boxing. And yeah, just getting the hands right. And I mean, for me, again, like it's the same as weight cutting. Like I'm a professional, so every day I'm putting in the hours, putting in the time, making sure that I'm minding my P's and Q's, and yeah, taking care of business. So I'm a 1-0 fighter. I'm less than a year into this, but I know where I'm headed. I know my trajectory, and I could see myself 2-3 years, 10 fights into this at the top of the sport for sure.
I love the confidence, man. And like you said, wrestling's always going to be one of those things. It's going to be like riding a bike for you. So when you're in practice, is it like heavy, working on my striking, working on my boxing, and I can worry about wrestling afterwards?
No. Actually, I'm still living in State College, PA. So obviously, I've focused heavily on striking and rounding out that part of my game. But I'm in there with the Penn State team and the Nittany Lion Wrestling Club, wrestling national champions, Olympic gold medalists every single day. So keeping my wrestling sharp, and anybody that I can compete against, they need to know that if I want to take them down, manhandle them, ragdoll them, I can do that at any moment that I choose. And my wrestling's always going to be sharp. It's always going to be 100 times what they can expect to get from anybody else, a look in camp, whatever it is. Like, they're never going to be able to match that for me. And I'm keeping it sharp, right? So, I'm making sure that I'm a well-rounded fighter and I'm able to stand and strike with the best. But at the end of the day, if I need to take somebody down and just maul them, I can do that too.
So, like I said earlier, you got a big following around you. I got a lot of hype behind you. Now you got the Nelk Boys in front of you. You introduce yourself to the Nelk Boys, to the fans. Why should they be a fan of Bo?
Well, I would love to chill with you guys at some point. I'm sure we could do some crazy stuff, have a good time. But you should be a fan of me because I have the most potential in this sport. I'm the top prospect in the game right now, and at the end of the day, every single fight I have is going to be exciting. I'm going to be going for the finish, going to be sending it all the time, of course, and yeah, hope to meet you guys in the future.
Hey boys, real quick, I just want to remind you, supplements.co, the full send supplements, promo code OG15 gets you 15% off at checkout. We're going to talk about the liver reset because I know some of you like to get a little crazy on the weekends. Take the liver reset. It helps with your liver function. It helps you after you crush the Happy Dads, boys. Take care of your liver. Full Send Supplements, supplements.co, promo code OG15. Get your Full Send supplements, boys.